What up? What up? What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the ACS Universe Daily Show. It is Thursday, May 15th, year 2025. I'm your boy ACS, and let's get this shit started, man. Obviously, don't have too much time, but we're gonna get some thoughts in here. Got a lot to talk about. Spider-Man Noir. That shit looked cool. Take a look at that. Some other stuff. Max is now HBO Max again. What the fuck? Like, this stuff is just crazy. Hold on, see. What up, T-Dub? And obviously, you know that the old Superman trailer was released. We gonna take a look. Matter of fact, I don't know, man. I'll give you my thoughts for sure, but I don't know. I hadn't watched anybody's trailer reactions. I know I've watched Williams. I watched William. Well, it wasn't his initial reaction to the trailer, just him watching it on his stream. And I don't think anything happened to him. But I had heard where I think like some other people were saying like they ran into issues when it came to here we go. Wait for my background music. They had issues when it came to playing the trailer on their live streams or whatever. So we'll see. What is it, T-Dub? Yeah, let me go over here. So anyway, like I said, there's a couple things. Which is the Max stuff is wild, dude. The Max stuff is wild. And Andor, bro, let me tell you something. That's the gold standard now for me. You Star Wars, Disney, anybody out there, Lucasfilm, you gonna drop some kind of anything, series, movies, anything in the future of Star Wars in that universe. You best bring your fucking A game, because what y'all just put out there last that I just finished watching the other day, I talk about that at the end. And Andor is now here above any other Star Wars series in fucking general. Just every series, even Ahsoka, which I absolutely love. Ahsoka, you got to bow down to Andor. Andor is the epitome of what happens. I'll get to that, man. I love that fucking show, man. Trevino, what's good, man? Yeah, if you ain't up on it, and then the coup de grace is just literally watching Rogue One right after I finished Andor. Fucking let's go. Oh man, what a story that was put into place when it comes to Andor, man. Every Gilroy all around, anybody's idea. And I'll get to that, man. I'm getting ahead of myself. But anyway, y'all know how I start every single show. It's what I saw today. Let's go.
What the hell is that?
All right, let's get some of this stuff up here. Real quick. Obviously, let me full screen this bad boy. Make sure you can hear. Apologies, your boy is trying to get this shit together. All right. So anyway, stuff I saw today. One of the things was the Spider-Man Noir little teaser thing they put out. That shit looks really cool. It when this was announced, there was like I don't know what I thought I was gonna see with this show, but this looks pretty damn cool, man. And I'm excited to see what they bring to the table. So let's check this out. DeviantArt, like I linked them in the comments below. I do happen to like that one a bit more than that they put it in. But Joe, it looks cool, man. I'm excited. I want to check this out and see what they bring to the table. Anyway, also first look at the upcoming G.I. Joe Snake Eyes AAA game. It's being made by ex-developers from Bethesda, Warner Brothers, Marvel, Epic, and others. So basically an all-star team of dudes. I mean, hey man, you know, for a little tease of it looks nice. Y'all know I'm a gamer, so I'll probably, depending on the what they do with this, if it's going to be just a straight up action like first or third person type of game or whatever, or first person game, your boy might be on board. So anyway, there's that. Down to some more video game stuff. Tati Gabrielle on the love and hate she's received since Intergalactic the Heretic Prophet was revealed. This is words to live by right there. I hope that this reaches like people, famous people anywhere when it comes to let me get my music back on. When it comes to sort of having to deal with the backlash from the public. I mean, it's everywhere now. As soon as anybody wants to just say, "Oh, we'll have a female carry a sword," woke. You know, that's the attitude that people get. So you can't do shit. And just like with this game, when it got announced, there was a bunch of fucking hate because the protagonist, the main character of the game, is a woman. That's fire, dude. Shut the fuck up. All right. So anyway, to get her prepared, Neil Druckmann, who directed the creator of The Last of Us, who is very familiar with online backlash and fucking hate, said when he cast her to play the main character in this game that he came to her with some stuff. He said, I got a lot of love, but there was a lot of hate over me being a woman of color, and me having my head shaved. All these things that I didn't even actually initially see. I'm out I'm out of the social media zeitgeist for that reason. But once I did, Neil was like, ignore it. No matter what, me and you were going to make something beautiful. We're going to make something that we're proud of. Imagine being this actress, right? This trailer teaser dropped out today came where she didn't know she was going to look like this. Yeah, right? And then she sees it, and now everybody's hating on her because she looks like that in the trailer. She's like, what the fuck? Right? So I myself, people asking themselves, bruh, when this teaser for this game came out at one of the Sony, big events that they do annually, I think it was last year's, the initial teaser for this, yes. The hate was roaring for this shit. They were like, oh, another female-led game, oh, blah, 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 wah, wah, wah. Fucking crybabies, man. Anyway, but this is good from Neil. Like, he's very familiar with it, and he was able to tell her, look, we're going to do this thing. Don't worry about it. No matter what, me and you, we're going to make something beautiful. Cooking, bruh. Cook, Neil. That's what I need to hear. I'm looking forward to this game. I can't wait to play Intergalactic when it comes out. I'm a big Naughty Dog fan, as you guys can tell. Anyway, let's move on. Marvel Studios has updated their yearly output plan. This was very much needed after the last 3 or 4 years of just like, again, there's some good stuff in there and there's some bad stuff in there, right? But you're talking about like oversaturation with like so many shows that I guess what the real gist of it is, you don't want to get to the point that where a regular just movie-going person could just watch anything Marvel and not be mad confused because they don't know what the fuck's going on because they didn't watch 17 live-action shows and 32 movies, right? I think they're trying to slowly but surely slide away from that because it's pretty rough. I do know people who haven't seen all the Marvel stuff and who have watched some of the shows and like, what? So, anyway, so 3 movies max per year, 1 to 2 live action shows, and 2 animated shows per year. That's what I'm talking about, Marvel. Cut it back. Quality over quantity. Let's move on. Back to the Future writer. I love Bob Gale. I love Robert Zemeckis. I love everybody involved with Back to the Future. I love exactly how they answer these questions every fucking time they're asked them. Let's go, baby. Back to the Future writer Bob Gale said there will never be more films in the franchise. Tell him again, Bob. Tell him again. There will never be more films in Back to the Future franchise. Yes. In our interview, people say, oh, Bob, when is there going to be a Back to the Future 4? Never. When is it going to be a prequel? Never. When is it going to be a spinoff? Never. It's just fine the way it is. It's not perfect. But as Robert Zemeckis used to say, it's perfect enough. Don't touch the fucking Back to the Future trilogy. I'll be out there trying to whoop motherfuckers' ass for that shit. And hey, as far as I know, especially with Zemeckis said he going to die in those rights. Then nobody will ever have the rights to those movies to ever do anything more with them, remake them or anything. And that's the way it fucking should be. Let's go. HBO Max, HBO Max again. Why? Stupid. I don't understand what the difference is. I know what the difference is. I don't understand why they changed the name in the first place and then went back to it. You look like some assholes. You look dumb, right? You look all of this stuff that you put out for the past couple of years that just says Max. Now you got to go change that shit so that it makes sense with matches the rest of your repertoire. Don't do that. Just leave it the name the way it is. It's weird. Yeah. At the Warner Bros. Discovery Upfront presentation in New York today, it was announced that Max, the company's premier streaming platform, will be rebranded HBO Max this summer. Come on, bro. That's enough I'll say about that. Let me get some of these off of here, man. Get some of these tabs off. Real nuts. All right. Here we go. The Last of Us has been nominated for 13 categories at the 2025 Astra TV Awards. Best Drama Series, Best Actress, Bella Ramsey, Best Actor, Pedro. Some of these awards, I mean, I love to see my shit, my stuff that I'm a fan of nominated for sure. Pedro, man, getting an award for Best Actor in this season of The Last of Us, bruh. An episode and a half, and then like he has this weekend's episode coming up. So anyway, I love Pedro. Not to knock on his acting, he is phenomenal. But just you see what it is. Best Supporting Actress Isabella Merced. Best Writing in a Drama Series. Best Guest Actress Caitlin Dever. Through the Valley. Best Cast Ensemble. Best Guest Actress Catherine O'Hara. Best Guest Actor Danny Ramirez. Best Guest Actor Jeffrey Wright. And Best Guest Actor Joe Pantoliano, and Best Guest Actress Alana Obach from The Last One. So yeah, some award nominations already for the show, and it's the second season still has 2 episodes left. I thought this video was pretty cool. Michael B. Jordan on the red carpet at the premiere for Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, which I cannot wait to see, obviously. But let's check this out. Let's see what Michael B. Jordan to say. Of course, yeah. You know Michael B. Jordan was gonna show love when Sinners came out opening week, and Tom Cruise had some nice comments about Sinners. So you know that shit was gonna happen. You know he's gonna show love and respect, man. Tom Cruise was out there tweeting about the Sinners and shit. If y'all didn't see it when the movie came out, good to see, man. Good to see, man. I bet you if Tom Cruise was going to hand the franchise over to somebody, hey. Tom's like, hey man, let's get these picks, bro. All right, so yeah, that's fire. That's fire. I did enjoy seeing that. That was a nice thing when I woke up today. I was like, oh, that's cool. That's cool, man. Love, showing love. And of course, speaking of Tom Cruise says he's working on 3 to 4 other movies right now with director Christopher McQuarrie. Previously, it was revealed one is a gnarly and violent R-rated film. Give me all of that. I can't wait to see it. So yes, hey man, Tom Cruise, and we're going to be bidding Ethan Hunt a farewell at the end of this month, and this is what the future holds for them. All right, so let's let's move on to some extra things. So that's the stuff I saw today, y'all. All right, let's get into it, man. Let's take a look at this Superman trailer. All right, so of course I've seen it. It came out yesterday morning. I watched it a few times. Before we can get into it, where we at? Hopefully I don't get bounced. Of course I'm gonna get demonetized for it. That's neither here nor there when that happens. So real quick, I did want to tell you guys something. For the best commentary I've heard when it comes to this trailer, you gotta holler at my boy William, man. William, the Sci-Fi Center. Yo, he like I said, he didn't have like a reaction, but he watched the trailer on a stream early yesterday. I was asleep, I didn't get to see it, and sort of gave his thoughts, and it was some of the best I've heard. Again, he's the only persons that I've watched when it comes to like them actually watching the trailer, but I have seen some people's responses and things of that nature. But go watch with William, man. He has some very, very, very interesting things that he said on his show last night when it comes to him and Brad. Brad too. Brad, by the way, Brad was one to hate on it so bad. I could tell. I see you, Brad. You was one to give it some hell. I seen you. But y'all were trying to keep it civil on the stream last night. But William started off the stream with some very interesting, very true shit. He said that yesterday, because the trailer dropped, he went and watched tons of people's reactions and things of that nature when it came to the Superman trailer. And he came to the conclusion that I have. Hey, man, Nick Cage, man, Spider-Man Noir, and John Madden, bro. Hey, hold up, let me. What up, man? I'm talking about this Superman thing real quick, but hey, before I wrap, though, that John Madden, that shit looks cool, man. But anyway, William had some interesting thoughts, and he's literally said that he watched a ton of people's reactions to that trailer yesterday, and he literally said, most of y'all motherfuckers that claim to be Superman fans don't know shit about Superman. That's right. Anybody, that is literally what he said. He started off. So again, hey, what's up, RJ? What's good, bro? What's good? One of the most, the smartest and most sort of noteworthy people that I know out of this entire fandom is William. And if you aren't watching the Sci-Fi channels, his streams at night, man, I know it's kind of late for me, but I work third shift, so I get to watch, man. If you ain't watching the show, you get some great commentary on this stuff, man. Great commentary. Dudes, he owns a comic book shop. He owns a shop where they sell comics and all kind of other shit like that. So he's been reading them for a long time. He is very very smart when it comes to money and budgets and things of that nature. And I find it common to listen to him every night when I'm at work if I have the chance to turn it on and sort of clean up and do my job while I'm listening to the show. So he has some good thoughts, man. He has some good thoughts. And so, like I said, I watched it yesterday a couple times. And hey, was it something that I was absolutely out here like, yo, let's fucking go? No, I've already, again, if you've been watching my show, you know, like I got into it Monday because I knew this trailer was coming Wednesday. Is that like, as far as being hyped for this, I am not really. I not got hate on it, haven't openly hated on it. You haven't seen not one thing on social media of me hating on this. Out of everything I've seen, I already said I didn't like the suit. I didn't like the crypto though. Crypto 1000, bro. Crypto 100 is fire. That's the most hype thing I am about this Superman stuff going forward is crypto, because that shit is fire. But as far as the movie goes, again, I don't like the suit and stuff like that. But I don't spend my time hating on it and trashing it and all of that stuff. I choose not to do that because, I feel like whether you love something or hate something, you should be able to do so without having to explain to anybody why. And you shouldn't have to be getting shit talked to you all day long because you like something or don't like something, right? You understand what I'm saying? And that's, if you know That's why people had Superman muted until yesterday. They had the actual word Superman muted on social media. When you have to mute the word Superman on social media, that's how you know how nasty and disgusting this fucking fandom has become when it comes to my man Zach stuff that he's moved on to other stuff. And then James Gunn got the opportunity to direct Superman. I'm not a Gunn fan at all. I haven't been. I like one movie of his, The First Guardians. First Guardians is absolutely incredible. But I don't spend my days hating on Gunn. People watching this right now, a lot of y'all probably didn't even know I wasn't that big of a Gunn fan because I don't spend my time online telling everybody every day I hate Gunn. So, you know what I'm saying? So I also think if you dislike something, say it and wash your hands of it. Thank you. Thank you. What do I say, TW? I've been saying it for years. If you spend too much time talking about something that you claim you don't like, you like that thing. Because I'll tell you right now, when I find something that I absolutely don't like, I talk about it once and I move the fuck on. So that would go ahead and show you that when it comes to this trailer. And I'm running a bit long. I already knew this show was going to run a little long considering the content. But anyway, let's get this thing going. If I get knocked down, you guys, for playing this, because I don't know. I hadn't heard of anybody getting it, but I think Film Junkie said he had some issues with it when it came to the trailer. But this isn't monetized. So anyway, let's go. Y'all let me know if y'all can't hear that. I'm sure y'all can.
Are you being serious right now?
This right here.
Yeah.
The
you
interview.
Let me interview you as Superman.
It's interesting. It's interesting. I kind of like the way they came at this with this interview. People were Clark yelling at Lois. Bro,
Ready?
Let's do it, Cronkite.
If you were in this situation, I've always said this is one of the things I loved about Man of Steel, putting that situation on.
Miss Lane.
Recently, you've come under a lot of fire for what some might.
A lot of fire.
It's a lot.
Dude, busting him in the head.
Today, the Secretary of Defense said he was going to look into your actions. That's funny.
My actions?
Oh, Flag Senior's now the Secretary of Defense.
Maybe.
Not maybe. I did.
In effect, you illegally entered a country.
This is how you're going to be?
I'm not the one being interviewed, Superman. Did you consult with the president?
No.
You seemingly acting as a representative of
I
the
wasn't
United States
representing anybody except for me and doing good.
I would question myself in the same situation and consider the consequences.
People were going to die. Hey, buddy. Eyes up here.
Hope I don't get clapped. Crypto, let's go.
Your choices.
Oh, Crypto. Oh, Crypto, clap cheeks up in the damn Fortress of Solitude.
Actions. That's what
I still don't like
makes
that.
you who you are.
Superman. He's not a man. He's an it.
I like that line so much.
Somehow become the focal
like
point
that.
of the entire world's conversation.
I still can't give it that much, but you know.
Accept that.
I cleaned your boots. I'll go get them for you.
Come on, bro. All right, I ain't gonna play too much more of that music. They might clap me if I ain't already been clapped. Am I still live, y'all? Am I still live? Good. All right. Anyway, the selfies while people are dying in the background, miss me with that. That I could have did without that. But again, with all of this stuff we're talking about, any kind of commentary you're hearing on these trailers and teasers that they put out for this, we still don't know. The fucking movie doesn't come out until July. So, again, this has not changed my hype level for this at all. The crypto shit is so fire, though, dude. The crypto shit is fire. The Lex Luthor line, he's not a man, he's an it, is absolutely fucking incredible. Fire writing right there. I like that sort of look. Again, if you want the good commentary, I'm not the best at it, but if you want the good commentary, I invite you to go watch the Sci-Fi Center stream from last night. William and Brad, when William went into some things and talking about certain beats that you can't make a live action Superman movie without these certain beats. And because and so there's a lot of people out there because Zack Snyder hit some of these same beats in Man of Steel and BVS. They're saying copycat. Look, man, you could call it what you want, but there are literally like some things in Superman movies that the public can't wholeheartedly all back Superman. It just doesn't work like that in the real world. It just doesn't, right? So you're gonna have the public hating the motherfucker like he was in BVS and other. You understand what I'm saying? Like you gotta have those things. Lex Luthor has to sort of he has to hate Superman. It looks here like he does. So again, not to go on too much longer because I'm running a little bit long. Still don't like the suit much, but I kind of the revisiting the John Williams theme is still bugging me like it did from the beginning. But again, none of these are killers for me. I make it very clear. I will be there day one, the first opening show that I could see from this movie because I am a Superman fan first, and I want to see what they do with this. Again, not a gun fan. Corn Sweat, I applaud him for taking the risk because stepping into these shoes after the last man who put these boots on and after these sort of minutia of shit that has went on when it comes to the topic of Superman live action over the past few years, for Corn Sweat to say, fuck it, I'm gonna take this role, dog. Fuck it. I'll be Superman and be bulletproof to the hate and all of that. Big shoes to fill, man. I applaud him. And he looks fine. And let me go back one last thing. The conversation between him and Lois at the interview. I thought that was pretty good, man. Pretty good. People go, Superman yelling at Lois. I'll tell you right now, and the only thing I can do is put myself in his shoes. If I am convinced in my mind that I am saving people's lives, and I mean, yes, I ain't gonna catch every one of them, and yes, I had to go to foreign countries and intervene and all of this stuff. I am saving people's lives, and people are still mad. That would piss me off just a little bit, man. That would piss me off a little bit because, as we know these days, nobody is ever satisfied with everything, anything. Somebody, there's always going to be some complainers. But again, didn't hate the trailer, but like I said, I'm still not feeling a lot of stuff that's in it. But I mean, who knows? A lot of that shit could change by the end of the movie. Superman might get a new suit. Who knows? I will wait and reserve my final judgment on anything related to this movie until I see it in July. That's all I'm gonna do. So I'm not going to sit up here and fucking point out stuff in the trailer and laugh at it online and all this. I don't do that shit. I will wait and reserve my judgment until then. I'm sure we'll get more stuff as they're ramping up things for that. So anyway, one last thing before I bounce. And this is I should have started with this because now I'm like kind of pressed for time and I wanted to show some love. So I am going to run a little bit longer just for. Hey, man. I'm going to tell y'all right now, man, if y'all are any kind of Star Wars fans and you sort of hadn't watched Andor, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to say to you, man. This is the gold standard for Star Wars for me now. This series-wise, yes. Any movies they come out with future-wise, this is the gold standard. Andor is. It was absolutely fucking incredible from start to finish. The first season was The second season, man. I mean, dude, top 3 series of all time for me right now. Right now, right off the top of my head, Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad, Andor in this motherfucker, right? Better than Sopranos for me, better. What they did with this series, when you saw Rogue One or when you saw Star Wars when you were a kid and when you grew up watching the original trilogy and then the prequel trilogy and sometimes you might have wondered how absolutely dastardly and nasty the Empire was. This series put it on Front Street for you. You got to see it all, man. And shouts out, hey, what's good, bro? Hey, shouts out to Kathleen Kennedy because Kathleen Kennedy was hold on. Yeah, Kathleen Kennedy, I mean, she's had her missteps when it comes to Lucasfilm and stuff. But with this show, Gilroy said he told her, look, if I'm going to do this show, this is what I'm going to need. I'm going to need you guys to give me everything. And she said, okay, whatever you want. And that's why the Andor looks absolutely fucking immaculate. The acting is incredible, man. And boy, I tell you what, again, getting to watch Rogue One right after the final episode of Andor, well, I can't even give it much more love, man. Hey, Clea, it was good to see Clea's character get that shine in the last 3 episodes. I'm gonna jump all around here, but the layout of this final season of the second season of Andor, with there being 3 episode years, man, come on, bruh. they basically were saying to you, like, we don't have to show you everything that's happened in this year, but we'll show you that one thing that probably happened 6 times this year, right? Right? The Empire probably massacred an entire population 6 times. We're going to show you the one that means the most, right? The way that they put together the minerals and aspects and materials that were needed from all these places, Gorman, or Jeddah, and all of these things that sort of weave their way into Rogue One, and then you got to sort of watch the Death Star being put together, and you see the blood, sweat, and tears. You see the fight from the rebels, man. And I tell you what, from the very first episode of Andor until you get to the credits at the end of Rogue One, top tier storytelling, top tier. They took something that we knew had existed in the Star Wars universe, and they breathed life into it, right? And they didn't just breathe it into it with a movie. They breathed it into it with an entire series to show you from start to finish who the character Cassian Andor was, what he meant. And there's a couple of things I'm gonna pull up here because I've seen some fan reaction to Andor, and that's some of the greatest takes I've seen, man. And I'll get these pulled up real quick. Oh man, the final poster was just fucking crazy, dude. Crazy. There's a couple of things. Once you revisit Rogue One and you hear lines from Andor, like, you're not the only one who lost everything. Some of us just decided to do something about it, bruh. And you hear that line in the movie Rogue One, and you're like, yo, that's a god line. But after you watch Andor, man, let me tell you something, man. Andor, oh man, and the spoilers. I mean, if you ain't wait, is this one? Hold on, y'all give me a second. I'm trying to get this stuff pulled up. I got that. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, just a couple of Andor, just little things I've seen from some fans that were some pretty nice spot on, reactions to some of the stuff that they saw in the final season of let's see, bro. Wait, hold up. Let me go back to them. Hold on, y'all. I forgot something. No, I didn't. Maybe I put it right here. No, okay. Anyway, let's check it out. Let's see. To pull this up right here. So, speaking on Andor, right? This is right here at words_salad. Andor's final arc wasn't about a grand mission. It was about saving a girl's life. A girl lost and alone who considered herself expendable. Clea was ready to die. Delivering the intel was all that mattered to her. Instead, she is told she matters. She is saved. A perfect ending. Yo, let me tell you, man. Skarsgård is Luthen. Clea, two of the pivotal characters in this series. I mean, I don't, man, such great writing, such great performances. The scene where Luthen dies in the final 3 episodes was taken with such care, man. Like it wasn't, they didn't have him go out grimy as fuck, man. She literally disconnected his life support, and that was it, man. Just extraordinary storytelling. And it's the first person I've seen point this out. I think it was why I was so happy with the ending, because yes, man, she just figured she'd stay in that little apartment on Coruscant and just die. As long as she got the intel out, she's done her job. But Andor said, nah, homie, I ain't leaving you here. You coming back with us, man. And final poster for Andor, obviously with the Andor has officially ended. I think this is fucking dope, man. It's just great, man. Wish we could have seen some of the characters from Rogue One off in here, some Jyn Erso and stuff, but this is just for the series, I guess. And my man's right there off himself, man. Her right here, I can't remember her name right now. It's right off the tongue. She got exactly what the fuck she deserved. Her ass went to prison for basically nothing, bruh. And that shit was cool, man, to see that happen. Yeah, man. So let's see. Kyle Solar talks about a crew member on Andor who stole something from the set. Somebody on the crew stole something on the first season. They made away with a payment card or a token or something that was just a prop that you wouldn't see or whatever. And that guy was found within 20 minutes, gone, fired. So I don't know who, he doesn't say who it was that was working on Andor season 1 who stole something, but he said he got instantly let go. That's what happens, bro. So yeah, man. That's 30 minutes. That's a long one. Again, I can't recommend Andor enough. I just can't. It's absolutely it is what it is, man. It's an absolutely incredible fucking piece of storytelling. And Andor Jr., right at the end, you get to see that. That was a nice touch, man. That was a nice touch. I had something where nope. I had something where from the creator Guild War was talking about saying something about it. And I can't find it now. So anyway, yeah, so that's gonna be the show, y'all. Appreciate everybody who watched, appreciate everybody who tuned in. Again, I'll probably be back on Monday, same time, a little short, 20-30 minutes. Yeah, I didn't mean for this show to go long, but I did have a lot of topics considering the Superman teaser or trailer came out, as well as the Andor finale, and I knew I was going to give those two topics at least the time that they deserve to get my thoughts out on it. So anyway, again, I appreciate everybody who watched and tuned in, and I'll see y'all when I see you. Whoa. What the hell is that? Oh, okay. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. All right. Peace out.